Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Stock with Khan, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking about NIO again because there are some news that I would like to share with you, and the current price that NIO has is super attractive, so I just could not wait to share it with my audience. That's why let's get right into it. So NIO at the moment is trading around about $34. Exactly, here you can see that. As I talked about NIO before, NIO has a very strong fundamentals. Few days ago, its market cap was in 70 billion, but right now the EV in general has been going through some huge corrections. You can also call it a market crash, because if you look for instance at NIO, its 52 weeks high is 66.99. That was not long back. In fact, it was somewhere you can see in the first or in the second week of February, NIO was above 60 right after NIO's day. So it tells you that there is huge correction going on right now in the market. Especially the EV has been hit massively. We also know that electric vehicle companies have semiconductor chips issues, and recently the news that came is that Chinese, for instance, you can see here Chinese electric vehicle maker NIO said today it will halt its production at its Hefei factory for 5 days due to its global semiconductor shortage. So this issue actually has been faced by Ford. It's also been faced by Tesla. And right now, NIO, Xpeng, they're all struggling with this. And this news currently has like a huge effect on the stock price of NIO. As we know that NIO was trading, yesterday it was trading, actually, if you look at its 5-day chart, it was trading above 40. So this news halted the price badly. It actually brought it to a place where I personally think, from my experience, whenever a stock is more than 10% down, it's an opportunity to buy. So it's the time where people become scared. It's an opportunity for retail investor to jump in and buy that stock. That was, I mentioned before, that Warren Buffett was the one mentioning that when everyone is greedy, you better be fearful. When everyone is fearful, you better be greedy. Right now, all the retail investors are thinking, oh, I think this price might go, or they're thinking this price might consistently go down further, and everybody thinks that. But if you look at the fundamental of the company, China already has spoken on regular basis that by end of 2025 they want to have 20% of their cars being EV cars. NIO is the leader in electric vehicle company alongside Xpeng. By far one of the best company in electric vehicle car production in China. The big hedge funds came and spoke about NIO, and they rated NIO as a buy. We know that Tesla recently had an issue with its car having permission restriction in certain areas in China, such as the military areas, and this actually gave a slight edge to NIO, because NIO has been supported massively by the Chinese governments. They want that NIO lead the EV market in China, and also NIO is speaking of extending its footprints to Europe as well as to the States. And there are big huge banks, especially the Norges Bank from Norway, for instance. They are heavily invested in NIO. Alongside that, NIO is working on those robo-taxis and those automotive cars. So, and beside that, the ET7 that was recently announced, the ET7 sedan, it's considered to Actually, I can show that to you. I think in this article also here you can see that in January 2021 presentation, the NIO company introduced its new ET7 luxury sedan, which will be the first sedan offered by the company. It will provide a range of 621 miles, that is almost 219 miles more or further than Tesla's top model X. That tells you about the company's capability and the future footprint of this company. Imagine if they solve the semiconductor issues, which Tesla also has, Ford also has, all the EV companies are struggling with it. Imagine if NIO solves this, and the support that it has from the Chinese governments. um, China being roughly 2 billion population, and Tesla is taking over 40% of their market. Now the rest of the 60% of the market will be taken by NIO as well as Xpeng, being the leaders in the EV. That tells you about the huge potential and fundamentals of the company. And I personally believe, from reading about the company intensively, as well as believing in the EV in the next 5 to 10 years being the leading force in the automotive cars. um, um, I personally believe that NIO will be sitting in the next 5 years, by end of 2025, somewhere between, easily between 250 and 400. That is, I would say, minimum target price for this stock, looking at the fundamentals and its demand, as looking at its customer range, especially the amount of support that it is receiving from the Chinese government. So the other thing I wanted to show to you is that NIO is considered 2.3 buy, as well as if we look at tip rank. I also mentioned that in my previous video a couple of days back, that NIO is rated as a strong buy, and its target price from the analyst is, so you can see here, it's considered as moderate buy. That day was 65, today it's 63.64, and you can see that it has 86.14% upside potential from the analyst perspective, from the current price that it's sitting on. So they see it at 63.64 in the next 12 months. That is a huge potential that this stock has. And there are some big hedge funds, including Goldman Sachs, for instance, rating at NIO as in 59 hold, but that was 3 months ago. They are rating it that this stock in the next 12 months will be sitting at $59. So if you consider NIO from 34.11, it's almost, I would say, 75% upside that this stock has in the eyes of Goldman Sachs. That tells you about the potential that this stock has. So that was my Friday brief video for you guys. So if you found this video of value, please hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.